this week, the thing that was bugging me, we were watching Next Generation, one of the random episodes, and it struck me again, as it often has struck me, how awful and terrible of a doctor Beverly Crusher is. Like, seriously, her kill ratio is tart. Like, she literally has, like, very few diagnostic skills. It's, oh my god, they don't have a pulse, Captain. They're so dead, I'm not even gonna try. Like,
this is way above my pay grade.
way. You know, it just amazes me how many episodes you can watch Beverly and just, people just die. And people die of random things. Like, oh god, you know, she got thrown across the room by a big blob of tar. She's dead, nothing I can do here. But then someone will come in with, like, some strain of some fungal disease that she created by combining it with another disease that she didn't realize she was doing, and she can save them. But the dude who had some minor
she's got to cover her own back. That's right. Those ones, she's got to cover her own back.
That's a good point, actually. That's a good... The only thing...
Otherwise people would correctly identify her as the Ginger Strangler.
I love that, Ginger Strangler. I love it. But yeah, no, seriously, she is the worst doctor in, I believe, Star Trek canon. And I'm even counting Bashir, who had a whole bunch of issues, you know. Oh,
no, I have to, you can't say a bad word about Dr. Bashir. For those of you who haven't read the Star Trek The Fall, relaunch, you just need to read, I can't remember what it's called now. A Calamity of Losses or something like that. It's literally, the book is next door. My memory doesn't often fail me, but it just has. But yeah, it's a ceremony of losses. There you go. You need to read that book, and then you'll find out why I won't let anyone say one bad word against Dr. Bashir.
Well, I'm not bashing Bashir. I actually had a little bit of a crush on him when I was like 13.
Fair.
But, what am I saying? Yeah, no, Beverly, worst doctor. I just feel bad for anyone coming to sick bay. And it's just, oh god, you might die. You have a hangnail, but you might die.
Can I just throw something else out there as well, which I do find a little bit odd about Crusher's doctoring style. And that is, how many times on DS9 or Voyager I can remember one, how many times do you see the patients on the biobeds stripped naked? Because is it necessary in the 24th century? I don't think it is.
No,
I think you can operate through clothes with those surgical arches, and that they have done before. We've seen it. But no, Beverly Crusher was like, right, I can tell you what's wrong with him. He's got his clothes on. Just get him off. That's going to be the first hurdle. Get those off.
I know. You know who she
good. Let's go with Geordi. She had naked. Picard, I'm sure she had naked. Probably in the cybernetics lab.
Yeah, no, naked.
John Doe, that Zalconian guy. Yep, he was in a tiny little pair of boxer shorts, which she'd probably replicated herself. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. She's probably seen Deanna Troi naked more times than Riker has.
I think she probably has.
For the amount of times that Deanna's in there, vis-a-vis the amount of times that she's naked under those, you just have to think how often does she undress Deanna? She's like, oh crap.
I have a headache, Beverly, right. Clothes off.
Clothes off.
She is though, she's lethal.
She is lethal. She's absolutely lethal. And the thing is, I don't mind her character so much. I actually admired some aspects of her character. So I liked how she took the commander's test and wanted, to run her own ship. And I think she would have been great at that. She's just a crap doctor. It's actually almost explanatory because, I mean, they recalled her to teach at Starfleet Academy, or to run the Starfleet Medical.
You can't do.
Yeah, right, exactly. Those who can't do, teach. And she gets sent back to the Enterprise, and their, death ratio goes through the roof. And Picard's like, what am I doing wrong? You have
what am I doing wrong? Well, last seemed able to save any of the people.
Exactly.
And they were naked far less often.
Everyone on the ship felt better. And no, Beverly. Yeah. And again, feel free to rebuttal, but you're gonna have to come up with a pretty convincing argument.
There is one thing that a lot of people are gonna use as an argument, which isn't gonna wash with you, I know from previous conversations, but there was that scene where she slapped the taste out of Wesley's mouth. She paintbrushed him.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly with me.
Most people, that made her a hero. She could have killed every other character in the entire show. One scene would have redeemed her in some people's eyes.
It does say something for the Wesley hatred that domestic violence is perfectly fine as long as it's against Wesley pressure.
Shut up, Wesley.
Oh man. Yeah.